What?
I clicked on a link. I shouldn't click on links. Who linked me to this? Who linked me to this?
Is it related to pig fucking?
I have no idea.
No.
Telegon. Telegon, I'm watching that thing you linked me to.
I'm not sure what's going on, but
I can only assume it's related to pig fucking because it's called Squeal. Is it about pig fuckers?
You're making a double feature with a documentary about the guy who fucked a horse.
What was that called again? Barn or Zoo? Just called Zoo.
Yeah, it's called Zoo. I still haven't seen that.
I don't know, Telegon. That looks kind of dumb. Ah! Hey Jay.
Yes.
Have you seen the YouTuber Every Frame a Painting?
No, I haven't, but it's been brought to my attention a lot lately, so
okay.
I guess I should check it out. I don't know.
Apparently he's a YouTuber.
If it's just a guy that reviews movies, I probably won't be interested. If it's something different than that, like essays or something, maybe. But...
Every Frame a Painting makes it sound like he's a cinematography guy?
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, does he paint picture frames? Are you saying that Jay's frames are ugly? They are. They're all black. If you see the frames in the Best of the Worst screenings, oh, they're just normal black frames.
Mm-hmm.
See what I did there?
They're appropriate though for the movies that they're framed.
I suppose.
You don't need anything more complicated than a plain black frame for Hollywood cop.
Maybe you're just not trying hard enough.
I'm not, because I don't care.
Nah.
So there's that. So that's where we're at.
I'm not getting sound.
Huh?
I'm not getting sound.
Oh.
Oh, and someone else mentioned film critic Hulk. I've been linked to his articles. I've skimmed them.
Uh-huh.
He seems intelligent. I cannot get past the all caps thing. I cannot read all caps. It hurts my brain.
I've seen tweets of his, and he's funny in Twitter form. Because,
Okay,
of course,
because it's short. Yeah,
Sure.
no, he writes essays. I guess they're intelligent. They're well, written. And,
Sure.
But that's what I hear anyway. I can't read them.
But he writes them from the perspective of Hulk.
Yeah, I guess that's the gimmick, is that it's Hulk, but he's being intelligent about movies, but he
Sure.
still refers to himself in the third person, and he types all in caps. And I can't get past that.
Okay.
Personally, so... I don't understand why he needs a gimmick, but
Yeah.
whatever. That's his thing.
All right.
Is that too loud for you guys on the TV?
No, that's
No,
fine.
it's fine.
Okay. It's the only way I'm going to be able to hear this.
I see someone mention Plinkett when I talk about a review that's in a gimmick form. But the Plinkett reviews are comedic, and I didn't... From what I've skimmed of the Hulk stuff, it's not... There's nothing, it's just written like a normal person would write something.
Yeah.
Like, there's no jokes, or there's nothing related to him being Hulk.
Right.
From what I've seen. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but...
Well, and while we like the Plinkett character, I could easily see someone not liking the voice.
Oh, sure, that happens all the time.
Yeah.
So maybe it's that's the case with me with the Hulk one, but I just don't see when the rest of the writing is just completely normal.
Right.
There's no jokes, there's nothing related to being Hulk. I don't understand just writing in all caps and saying you're Hulk. So it's possible I'm missing something. I haven't read enough to really say. So.
Sure. Oh no, if you don't like the character that he's writing in, then
yeah,
that's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say you
and it just hurts my eyes reading the all caps. I just don't like doing it. I think that's fair enough. Why you gotta hate Jay? Yep, no, I'm a hater.
Who was the guy who made the crowdfunding for his YouTube channel but never delivered on his promise? I'm sure a ton. By the way. But
if you're talking about Harry Knowles, yeah.
You might be specifically talking about Harry Knowles.
We've made many jokes about Harry Knowles.
Of Ain't It Cool News, who apparently had a large tax bill and then raised a bunch of money for a YouTube show equal to that large tax bill.
No, the tax thing is unrelated.
Oh, it's okay.
It's unrelated.
And,
The fact that right after reaching their Kickstarter goal and getting the money, the fact that he bought a new car right after that,
Yeah.
I'm sure that's unrelated too.
And then the fact that he has not made the new thing that he promised he would make.
Yeah, it's been like 2 years.
That's
He
weird.
just hasn't done it.
Telegon, no, I will not watch Squeal.
Have you ever read any of Harry Knowles' writing?
No.
It's horrible. It's like a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a terrible writer. I think he got popular because there was no one else at the time when that site was coming up. There was no one else doing that
He
kind
did
of thing.
Ain't It Cool, right?
Ain't It Cool News, yeah.
Ain't It Cool News. Yeah, no, I think I've been to that website a couple times, didn't much care for it.
Yeah.
And then
Well, it's completely useless in this day and age. There's so many other places to get information.
Oh, no,
when it
but
started, that was the place to go.
I remember even back in the day not liking the site.
Yeah.
I didn't like the layout. I didn't
Oh yeah,
like
it's
the
always been
structure.
ugly. It's still ugly.
Right. Rick Necubun. Necobun is how you pronounce that. Necobun. Oh, you didn't subscribe, you're now hosting.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means, Necobun.
Hosting? Hosting what?
I don't know, it says Necobun is now hosting you for 2 viewers.
Oh. Okay.
That's great. Necobun, what does that mean?
But we appreciate it. Oh, shit.
C3 Potato! Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate that. For the past 2 months now, C3 Potato. Oh, apparently when someone is hosting us, it means that he is showing us on his stream.
Okay.
Oh.
Great.
So he's streaming a stream?
He's streaming a stream so then he can have his own chat.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's get away from those losers, is what he said.
Ah. Oh yeah, do you see
Worth
it?
it.
Sir Harry Manfat is talking. Sir Hilary Manfat is talking about showing people the Star Wars reviews and people loving the insight but hating the character.
Oh yeah, that's pretty common.
Yeah,
I mean, that's their right.
Yeah.
absolutely, 100%. What are our favorite Milwaukee restaurants besides Culver's and Taco Bell?
Milwaukee has shit food.
That's not true.
Rich is a fucking liar.
Rich has never been anywhere in Milwaukee. He has no idea what he's talking about.
Rich has apparently never been to a restaurant in Milwaukee. We have amazing restaurants.
You really haven't. You have no right to make that claim, Rich.
The places, all right, downtown Milwaukee, I don't know as much about, but local area around here,
No,
Well, this doesn't count.
I sure.
we're in the burbs, man. There's no restaurants here. There's Culver's and Taco Bell here.
Exactly, that's what you get. No, there's lots of great
Look,
places.
where I used to live, there were a ton of great dives.
Dives?
I
We're not
call them
talking about-
dives. Independent fast food places. Great food.
We're not talking about fast food places. We're talking about real places.
Real food.
That's
Where
fine.
you get
Real food. I used to love. I'm not there nearly as
fucking
much anymore,
snobs.
but I used to love the Palomino in Bayview. They redid everything. The food, everything there is made from scratch. It's really good. I'm just not there much anymore.
Yeah.
I used to go there all the time.
Didn't they change their food or something?
They did. They started making everything from scratch. They made it more of a restaurant and less. Before it was a bar that had food.
Yeah.
Now it's more of a restaurant, but the food's great there. It's still really great.
Yep. There's a great restaurant called Honey Pie.
Yeah.
Amazing food, great burgers. By default, their burgers come with an egg on top, which is how you should have a burger. They also have they employ something like a dozen bakers, and they just make cupcakes and pies. And Honey Pie is a fantastic restaurant. Their mac and cheese is bar none, but really, if you go to Honey Pie, you get the pork fries.
Oh yeah, I think
And-
I've seen you get those. I don't think I've ever had them.
It's an appetizer. I get it just for myself for dinner.
Ooh, that's new.
Hand-cut French fries with pulled pork on top, with jalapenos, cheese
Oh my
sauce,
God.
bacon chunks. Not bacon bits, chunks of bacon.
Oh god.
It's the greatest. Have I mentioned that I was a big fat man? Fucking love
Jack,
food.
I've never seen one of these before.
What?
I don't know. What did that do? Bad luck? Try again now. Oh, alright. Well,
What did
that's
it do?
terrible. It just took all my money and gave me nothing.
Oh, great. That's weird. If you're in the mood for pizza, you get a classic slice and get a pizza.
Classic slice is the best.
Classic slice is the best pizza. If you want also the best pizza, you go to Transfer, which is also great pizza. We have a million good restaurants, mostly in the Bayview neighborhood, as that is the restaurant district. Yes, my turds green. Pork fries are an orgasm in a basket. It's just the best thing.
Yeah, why not?
Have you been to Palomino since they redid everything?
I haven't actually.
No?
I've meant to.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had kind of good, like, I would call them before the reboot good dive food.
Sure.
You know.
Wait, is this a glitch?
Oh no, there's no teleport out.
Uh-oh.
That's got to be a glitch, right? Like, or else you just have to wait until the song dies.
That's awful!
Yeah. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
R.L. Stein, 69. Thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it. Sir Hillary Manfat says, Jack, I saw a video of you with hair. What the hell happened? Did those guys stress you out to the point where your hair fell out? Absolutely. Absolutely. All 100% J. Mike and Rich.
Yeah.
In actuality, I started losing my hair in high school. It started thinning right out of high school. Like, obviously, I didn't lose it.
Yeah.
But if anyone has seen the behind-the-scenes featurette of Feeding Frenzy,
Oh, yeah, you got long hair in that.
that was, and I had my big beard at that point
Yeah.
too. That was my longest hair and beard. I looked great.
You had hair in the early Best of the Worst, too.
Yeah. And
Did you?
In the first Best of the Worst, I still had the crown.
Oh, I don't even remember.
That was before I was shaving, and I look weird.
Huh.
I look back on that and I look weird.
That isn't worth it. Fucking.
Oh, I saw somebody ask, like, it's gone now, but I think they've tried a few times to ask about David Lynch's Dune. Have you ever seen it?
David Lynch's Dune?
Yeah. His adaptation of Dune?
No.
I've never seen it either. I've seen parts of it. I've tried watching it because I love David Lynch, but I
Uh-huh.
can never get through the first, like, 15, 20 minutes. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not getting anything out of this, so... I've never seen the whole thing, despite my love for David Lynch.
Yeah.
Not familiar with the source material. I never read the book, and I
Uh-huh.
guess the movie's a mess anyway, so... I just never felt the need to... I tried watching it just to see everything that he had done, but there's nothing in it for me, so I gave up.
I tried watching it when I was a kid, but I was a kid, so I might have
Yeah.
been too young.
Well, I guess it's a mess anyway, as far as an adaptation goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
didn't see
I've
him.
never seen it. I just, you know.
Nah.
You know what? Dune was before our time, I think.
Yeah.
When did Dune come out?
Early 80s.
I was young, 82. I
Oh.
I remember when it was out. So
It was
I'm an old
after,
man.
yeah, David Lynch had done Eraserhead, and then he got hooked up with Mel Brooks and did Elephant Man. And it's like, all right, now you're in the mainstream. Make a big movie. So he made Dune, and it was like a horrible disaster. So he's like, fuck that, I'm making Blue Velvet. It's going to be weird and perverted. Elephant Man is great.
I'll tell you that.
That's a great movie.
Elephant Man is great. Yeah, if Dune came out in '82, I was just born, so
I think it's later than 82, but early 80s anyway.
okay. It was then that was definitely before my time. I was too young for Dune.
Sure.
So then it would.
Yeah, no, the first time I tried watching it was in high school.
Okay.
Because I was just starting to get into David Lynch, but I was like, no, I'm done. Maybe I'll try watching it again. It's been like a decade. Maybe I'll give it one more chance. You never know.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Whatever.
If you haven't seen it, Chad, you should check out David Lynch talking about being asked to direct Return of the Jedi.
Oh god, it's so great.
It's on YouTube,
Yep.
and it's kind of amazing.
Alright.
David Lynch makes George Lucas sound like the biggest fucking weirdo. David Lynch making
David
someone
Lynch
sound like
makes
a
George
weirdo.
Lucas
Yes.
sound like the biggest weirdo.
Have you seen this, Jack?
No.
Oh, you've never seen it? It's
No.
so good.
Now I kind of know.
I mean, I think David Lynch is just a fun storyteller in general when he's just sitting there and talking about things. But yeah, him talking about meeting with George Lucas to direct Return of the Jedi, it's so funny.
What did I come across the other day talking about George Lucas, and someone was making some generalizations about George Lucas's career as relating to his wife leaving him,
Oh, sure, yeah.
and the only thing, like some of the things that he got in the divorce was his Hollywood properties.
Mm-hmm.
Like she didn't take that, and so he just kind of clung desperately to those after the divorces,
Yeah, there's something weird going on there psychologically, but
and that
I don't think we'll ever know the full extent of it.
she was such a major player in the re-edit of the first Star Wars, and she
Oh,
was
yeah.
around for the pitching of Indiana Jones, and so it's like she was there for THX, she was there for American Graffiti, so maybe the talent,
That's been said before. Who are we to know for sure? But it's been said.
It was his wife. The whole time, it was his wife.
it's not maybe not his wife, maybe it was them together. Maybe he needed a little someone to bounce off of.
Oh, sure.
Barclay DC, thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it. If you divorce us, we'll be less without you.
Barclay DC. Is that a soccer thing? It sounds like a soccer thing.
Could be a soccer thing.
I was in the shop. I was still waiting anyway. Ooh.
Rich, what are your feelings on Death Clock?
I like Metalocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Is that a Metalocalypse reference?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the band.
okay. I've never seen it.
It's good. It's funny.
They saw my iTunes, and Mermaider was on there.
Oh, okay.
Mermaider?
Mermaid Murder. It's
Okay.
one of the Metalocalypse songs.
Okay.
It's its own thing. It's different than home movies. It's its own thing. Metalocalypse is unique. Everything it does is unique.
I just want them to hurry up and finish it.
Oh, is it still going? Oh, wow.
That's great.
Shit.
Meeble, that's a great question. Rich, I will ask this to you because Jay probably won't
Yeah.
care. If you could own one arcade cabinet,
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man?
fucking Rich and Pac-Man. Rich says Pac-Man, which fine. It would be a tough decision for me.
Shit, I didn't mean to do that.
What did you do?
I accidentally grabbed the spear.
Oh, okay. What I would really want is the 6-player X-Men arcade cabinet. Fucking love that game, X-Men
You can use it once every 12 years when you get 6 people together who care.
Brawler. Yeah, really, I could have the 4-person X-Men arcade cabinet. I'd be okay with that. Speaking of the 4-person X-Men arcade cabinet, there is one at Classic Slice Pizza. You can have pizza and play the X-Men arcade game. But yeah, I'd probably want the X-Men arcade game cabinet. It's one I played a lot growing up. Oh, the Simpsons arcade game. That was awesome.
Really?
No, but I played it a lot. It's just like the X-Men game. They're all those brawlers, standard brawlers.
Yeah. I liked them at the time, but
Yeah. They're just
if I could have one arcade game, it would not be one of those old brawlers.
no. I mean, really, I don't need any. X-Men's at Classic Slice. If you go to Organ Piper, Organ Piper has the Simpsons arcade cabinet. Telegon, I will probably not. I tried watching a couple of classic Doctor Who stuff, and it just wasn't. I have trouble with older.
So you're a poser.
100% poser. No, I have trouble with pacing of older movies and TV shows. I like my things fast and snappy and modern, and classic Who's all right. It just wasn't my thing. Yep, they're calling me hipster poser too. Great.
But
Oh, I didn't mean to start something, Jack.
They were gonna.
they'll say it anyway.
They were gonna say that. No, I watched some episodes. I watched the first like 5 episodes, and it was really drawn out. Like literally, it took 5 episodes for like the Doctor to go from the TARDIS to the first city. Like 5 episodes of him walking through the woods, you know, because that's how old BBC shows work. I do think Citizen Spain is born.
Citizen Spain?
Citizen Spain. That's not good. Citizen Spain is way overrated. Jay,
Yes.
Birdicus Max will watch any movie you tell him to watch.
Oh God.
He says, Jay, give me a movie to watch.
Does he say he'll watch any movie?
No, but I assume he'll just watch it if you recommend it right now.
Oh my God. Oh well, if you're in the mood for just a feel-good, fun movie, Cannibal Holocaust. I'm gonna say you will not regret watching Cannibal Holocaust. It'll give you a very sunny disposition and make you happy to be alive. So go check out Cannibal
I don't
Holocaust.
believe you. I think you're
And
lying.
maybe follow it up with Happiness by Todd Solondz. I mean, how can you go wrong with a movie called Happiness?
It makes you feel happy. I can guarantee
Exactly. So
Guarantee it.
that's your double feature duty. That's what I'm giving you. I want to hear that you watch both those back to back.
it. If you don't come out whistling from happiness, money back guarantee.
Jay, what are you going to do, Jay, when you hear about the suicide?
Hey, I've seen both those movies and I'm okay.
Done.
So there.
You ever heard of this Wake in Fright?
Oh yeah, a guy. He's probably Osmike. He sent
Yeah.
it to us. I have not watched it yet. I need to just take it home. It's at the studio. I'll just take it home and watch it at some point because I know you keep recommending it and it sounds interesting.
There you go. There you go. No, I haven't listened to the Serial podcast. Have you listened to this?
I haven't. No, I keep hearing about
Sure,
it.
it's a great thing. I just don't care.
Yeah, I think it's just that I don't have much interest in the subject matter. I don't know.
Do they actually talk about cereal?
Well, it's like a it's a fictionalized thing.
Oh, well, you tell me about that.
Yeah, about like a serial killer. It's like a and
Oh, fuck!
what?
Red Dragon, far away, didn't notice it.
Oh, did you die?
Mhm.
No. If you ask Jay for movie recommendation, he will recommend movies with the intention of killing you.
What I won't do though is recommend a movie that is bad. These are miserable movies. They make you feel like shit, but I would not recommend a movie that I think is bad. Cannibal Holocaust is a rough watch, but it's a powerful piece of filmmaking.
Oh, there you go. Yes, James. Oh wait, I have seen that there is already a fan edit of the Hobbit movies,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
condensing 8 hours down to 4.5.
They got to keep cutting it down. They're not there yet.
Not there yet.
I haven't watched it, of course, because I have no interest in revisiting the Hobbit movies. But
Sure.
maybe in a few years, I'll watch this fan edit. Who knows?
Yeah. If we can get a fan edit down to a reasonable time, I'll even say 3 hours.
3 hours. Yeah. If it's 3 hours or under, I think I could get behind it.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Jack equals wrong again. I'm sure I'm wrong. What am I wrong about now? Oh, Serial's not fictionalized? Yeah, it is. We talked about this before, and you guys said it was... It was, like, talking... Yeah, I don't care.
Unless they lied to you.
Did you lie to me before when we were talking about Serial last time? It was you, the chat, that told me it was fictionalized. That it was like a... it was following like an old serial murder case, and they were investigating it, and it was fictional. Whatever. I just don't care that much. This music is so fantastic.
What the fuck?
Did I tell... Omni Remix! Thank you for subscribing. Jesus Christ, 8 months. We very much appreciate it.
Good God, man, what's wrong with you?
Did I tell you, I wrote my Steam review for Crypt of the Necrodancer?
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I was trying to find something funny to do with my review.
Yeah.
And so I said I started the review normal, and it was in my typed review, and I said, oh, the game's really good, but more importantly, the soundtrack is so amazing, it completely removed all Taylor Swift songs from my head. And then I wrote the rest of the review slipping in names of Taylor Swift songs. So every Taylor Swift song from her new album is in the rest of the review.
Oh, that's funny.
And I really appreciated it. I really enjoyed writing that. I thought it was funny. So. Ooh, and someone is saying they're already working on a 3-hour cut once the Blu-ray of the third movie comes out.
I was surprised to hear that there was already a cut. I mean, they had an Oscar screener or something.
Great.
But I know it was low quality. It wasn't like HD or anything.
Okay.
So, yeah, get that Blu-ray out, cut those 3 movies down to under 3 hours, and I will watch them.
Absolutely, I agree. I will watch that as soon as it's at a reasonable runtime. What should I watch first? Plan 9 or Terror in Beverly Hills? Terror.
Are you talking about like as a double feature? Like you're gonna watch both of them, but what order to do it in?
I would assume with that is he only has time to watch one.
Oh, okay. If you're only gonna watch one and you're gonna watch the other one later,
Yeah. Terror in Beverly Hills.
well, I would say save that for second because it's the better one.
Oh,
Plan 9's like a classic bad movie. It's fine.
And I say watch it first because it's the better one.
Well, you want to work up to the better one though. Plan 9's the classic. You watch that, and then you watch something that you're less familiar with. Everybody knows about Plan 9.
Right.
Alright, that's my last run of the night. After this, I'm done.
Okay. But I guess basically what we're saying is you have to watch Terror in Beverly Hills at some point.
Yes, I would say watch that over Plan 9.
Yes.
If you're only going to watch one. Plan 9 is fun to watch at B-Fest. When everybody's throwing paper plates and yelling things at the screen.
Sure.
It's not fun to just watch at home. I think I tried once in high school when I was first learning about Ed Wood.
Yeah.
I was like, he's just kind of bad.
It's interesting.
It's fun, like with in a group setting. But
Yes, agreed.
I think I would agree with Jay. It's just kind of bad.
Yeah. the backstory of it is more interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is why, partially why Ed Wood is such a great movie.
And Plan 9 is like the appetizer for a good bad movie, is what they're saying.
Sure. It's the Citizen Kane of bad movies. It's like, you have to watch it because it's the the one that everybody talks about and everybody
Shit.
references.
True enough. True enough.
Yeah. If you say you love cinema, you have to watch Citizen Kane. Like,
Yes.
Regardless of how you feel about it, you
Agreed.
have to see it.
You have to watch it and understand its relevance.
Yes, if you love shitty movies, you gotta see Plan 9.
Yes. I agree. So yeah, no, and both Jay and I are saying we like Terror from Beverly Hills.
Way more entertaining.
Way more entertaining. A better bad movie.
Yeah.
We just disagree on when you should watch the better bad movie. The Ocho knows if you should watch Citizen Kane. I personally find it to be very boring.
I love it.
Jay loves it.
So there.
But you should, if you are a fan of movies, you should watch it to understand the relevance.
Yes.
It is one of the first movies to...
Oh my god.
Yes. Cold Ham Connigan. Cold Ham...
Cohagen?
Cold Ham Cohagen.
Go ahead, good.
Thank you for subscribing these past 6 months. We very much appreciate it. In any case,
Wasn't that the villain's name in Total Recall?
Cohagen, yeah.
Yeah.
Cold Ham Cohagen.
Not Cold Ham,
Yeah.
but Cohagen.
Yeah. What do you watch first, Plan 9 or Terror in Beverly Hills? The answer is Disco Godfather.
Okay. I like Terror in Beverly Hills more than Disco Godfather, but they're both pretty entertaining.
Terror in Beverly Hills is something special, you guys. Is The Godfather boring? No, I really like The Godfather. I know some people who think it's boring, but I really liked it.
I watched it for the first time like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I understood why everyone loved it. Like, I thought it was a great movie in a lot of ways, but I didn't personally connect with it.
Yeah, okay.
So I need to revisit it. I saw the second one for the first time last year, which is, everyone says that one's better, and yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
But I need to revisit the first one, and I've still never seen the third one.
You don't need to see the first one. Or the third one.
Everyone always says, like, the third one, comparatively it's horrible, but it's still, like, a really good movie, but everyone talks about it like it's complete shit, just because it's not The Godfather Part 2.
Sure.
So, well, I have the box set. One of these days I need to watch it. Like, why not?
Spacemo was saying that he doesn't like mob movies in general. He thought even Scarface was boring. And by the way, I kind of agree that again, like talking about older movies having a different pacing.
Yeah.
Scarface is like this super, like violent, intense movie, but because it's older, it still seems very slow and dull.
Really?
I think it is. I think it does. So I'm with you, Spacemo, is what I'm saying. Like
I don't think any Brian De Palma movie feels dull.
No, and I like it, but it's slow.
I don't understand people that treat it like a serious movie. Like, people talk about, like, The Godfather, and they talk about Scarface is so ridiculous.
Right.
And that's because it's Brian De Palma. He doesn't care.
Yes, Terror in Beverly Hills is the one about the man who's upset about all the doors being left open.
Yes. Cameron Mitchell's greatest role. Dick Neutral. Coppola has done a decent movie since the 70s. In the 80s, he did my favorite movie of his, which is Body Double. Body Double's great.
There you go.
But I would agree that he hasn't done much great. Probably since then.
Oh my god, you guys are right. I think Scarface is dull because of video games these days.
It's all about the video games, Jack.
No, it's a pacing thing for me. It's a personal thing. These are my personal opinions. I have
Well,
terrible
if it's personal, keep it to yourself.
Absolutely, 100%. 100%. No, and I like slower, methodical things, but then it has to be in a slow and methodical package as well. And I think that Scarface needed a little more excitement. And it was not saying it wasn't exciting. Never mind. I should know that this is no place for nuance and complex opinions. Everything's terrible or everything's wonderful.
It's true. Oh, Jack!
Yeah!
Lando was taken, says Jack.
What?
I'm done.
Is that what he, oh, that is what he said.
That's it, Jack.
Hey!
Unless somebody else wants to do something, I'm done.
No, I'm good.
Alright. It's close to 11.
How'd you feel about this run?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad. I never even got to the second zone. I can get through all three pretty frequently. So I'm just having a terrible night. For Necro.
That's Necro. Why is it... This is something that always bothers me when you hook your computer up to the TV.
Yeah.
Why is it not on the edges? That's
I don't
so
know.
bothersome to me.
It's not quite fond of the TV.
Okay. Just so strange.
Well, I guess if you find out exactly what resolution the TV is and set the computer to that, it would probably fit perfectly.
Sure. It's just strange.
Because, you know, I have this hooked up to a completely different monitor at home.
Of course,
So-
of course.
You could set this right, it's just not set right, is my guess.
Alright. That's all. That's all.
Alright, anything else you want to say before I click on done with the stream button?
Well, we should do our customary thank you.
What? Why do we want to thank this people?
Because they
Did they deserve it?
support
Did they do
us.
something good?
they came and they watched our thing.
It seems like they just bitch about things a lot.
They
bitch
do
about
that-
what
they
we're
do that
doing,
too.
They bitch about us playing the wrong games.
They
They bitch
do.
about us playing them wrong. I think they're terrible people.
I mean, they're probably terrible people, but there are terrible people.
Oh, okay. I can see that. I can see that.
So thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the old subscribers. And thank you to everyone else who just came out to watch. We really appreciate it, all of you. Have a very good night.